What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Dose of Julio channel. My name is Julio. As you guys can see by the title and the thumbnail, if everything goes right, you guys are going to be seeing this video the day I am heading to the laundromat, Roman's laundromat. You guys been following my channel for a while. You guys know that I went to his laundromat about 5 months ago, maybe. I took a pair of shirts for him and Brittany. Awesome experience. Getting to meet your childhood like hero and person you've always looked up to is literally the most insane feeling ever. So if you guys have the chance to go meet your idol, go meet your hero, make sure to do it because it's honestly gonna change your life and the way you think. So as you guys could see, I am in a shop right now. This shop is called the OKQ Custom Shop here in Georgia. The reason I am down here is because I work in Georgia, but I actually live in the state of Maryland. So I travel down to Georgia here and there whenever there's some work down here for me to do. So the type of work I do here down in Georgia and in Maryland whenever I travel back home or I come down here to Georgia is fiber optic starlight installations or ambient lighting, dash camera installs, underglow installs, a whole bunch of other stuff. I could really do it all. It's just recently, in the past maybe 2 years, maybe a year and a half-ish, I started really focusing on starlights and only ambient lighting. If you guys are curious how starlights look, I have a little display here at the shop. So this is like fiber optic starlights, and then this is how it looks from the back. It's a whole bunch of fibers running through the headliner. So you may be wondering, why are we talking about starlights and what does it have to do with Roman Atwood? So I came up with this idea a while ago, right? I made my first ever starlight board for OKQ. If I'm being quite honest with you guys, it wasn't the best. I made it on a flimsy board. It was just really basic material. It was made out of plastic. I didn't like how it felt flimsy. We still use it as a display here in the shop. It's not this shop, but the shop next door. And it still looks good. To be honest with you guys, it just didn't meet the standards that I wanted it to. If I wanted to, let's say, sell a product of this sort, I want to make sure that the product looks good and feels good. So the second one I made was for Quan, and I made a big board with the Cozy logo on there. I'll put a video of it, how it looks now. Now that board came out 100 times better than what the first board came out looking like. The only problem was that the board was humongous. It was way too big. It legit felt like it weighed 50 pounds, and it was too big. So that was technically better looking, but it was just too big and too bulky to even think about like potentially sell or to give away. So this is where Smile More comes into play, right? I have these brand new boards right here, and what we're gonna be putting on this is gonna be just insane, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip the camera around and you guys are gonna see exactly what I am gonna be putting on these boards. And it's kind of obvious, but I just want to build suspense for you guys. Bam! All right, so we got the Smile More logo with the little smile at the bottom. And then I'm going to make one for Kane as well. We're going to make one for Kane Atwood. So Kane, if you're ever watching this, man, shout out to you. I'm going to be making this in this blue alligator skin right here. And then the Smile More one, we're going to be doing it in this black. Since I know Roman loves black and Kane loves blue, this is what we're going for. This is the project. This is it. I literally just finished watching Roman's latest video. It came out April 27th. So my idea is to head up to the laundromat on April 30th. So it is April 30th. April 30th is going to be Roman Atwood's 365th day of doing his daily vlogging, right? So my idea is to go up there and hopefully he should be there because it is his 356th like video he's currently going to be recording. So I would hope he was up there. If not, it's going to be a big problem. I'm kidding. Just leave these boards up there with a handwritten note, you know, yo, like I'm going to gift this. One for you, one for Kane. And the one that I'm gifting you, you could either put it in the laundromat or you could put it in the Airbnb that he's building, you know? That's my idea right there. So this one, right? This one could go to the laundromat or the Airbnb. And of course, this one's going to go home with Kane because it's blue. So all we got to do now is basically attach this leather skin onto the backing of this right here. And then from behind here, this is where I'm going to be making my holes and then poking down into the plastic to, on the other side, show the mirror image of whatever is up here. And the reason it's flipped is because imagine, right, this is the back and then this is the front. So it will read from left to right, but back here it's reading from right to left. That makes sense. It's just mirrored. Let's get right into attaching the leather onto the boards. And then after that, we're gonna jump onto making the holes, inserting the fibers, gluing them down, cutting them down. So it's a whole process. That's what this video is for, to show you guys how I did this whole installation. I hope you guys might be interested into purchasing one, or even helping me out by viewing this, leaving a nice comment, liking the video up. So let's get right into this time lapse. Alright guys, I am all done installing the fabric or the leather crocodile skin on the panels. I am outside. You guys may be asking why, and it's because I have the panels up against the sun, making sure they get heated and then they get dried before I start poking through them. So got them out here in the sun, probably gonna leave them out here for 20 minutes. It's already getting hot, so perfect. That's what I want. I want the glue to dry up, so in that way it's not gonna pick up, even though literally I kind of like made a little bit of a mistake, and when I put down the blue fabric down, it got stuck in itself. So I put it up and it was hard to pull up already. So the glue is sticking down pretty good. I've been using this glue for the past 3 years and it's amazing. So on these panels, there should be no difference. I'm just gonna clean up my workstation real quick, and then after that, we're gonna go outside and retrieve the panels and bring them back in and start doing our drilling process, and then, you know, start inserting our stars. So stay tuned. Guys, just like that, a couple hours later, I am done installing the fibers onto these really small panels, but they're pretty tedious just because they're so small. They're kind of hard to work with and balance, and trying to get my hands under it to pull on the fibers, and then it sucks because it's so small. You would think because it's smaller, it would actually be easier, but it's actually just as hard as if I was doing a big headliner. But let's take a look at them, how they are looking, man. Look at this. We got canes over here, and then we got the smile more over here. I added a few little stars around actual logos or the names. This is how they look from the back, if you guys are curious. You guys saw them as I was installing them, but look at that. I know it looks like a mess, but this honestly is really neat. Look at this. They are technically super neat, zip tied down with the glue down and everything, so the fibers are never going to come out unless somebody is pulling on them, which I highly doubt, because I'm going to cover this in the back. Hopefully it looks good when I cover it in the back. I don't think it will, but you're not going to see the back, you're going to see the front always, so that's, I think, what really matters. So I am actually waiting for a part. It is coming in tomorrow. It is going to be a little light that's going to go all right here on the edge. It's going to go all the way around here on both of them. So that is coming in tomorrow. So I'm going to be doing this to close on the edge. It's basically a little fiber optic light that looks like this. So this is what I'm going to be putting right here like this, all around. And it's going to be basically around the whole board, and it's just going to add a little bit more detail to my whole little project, just so it could be a little bit more eye-catching. Because man, if I'm gonna put this much work into it, I at least gonna make it as cool as I can, so it could look cool on camera and it could look cool in the Airbnb. Because I have a feeling he's gonna put this inside of the Airbnb instead of the laundromat or something. So hopefully, let's not say hopefully, 100% gonna go into the Airbnb. So I gotta make sure it looks good, because I know a lot of you guys are gonna be booking at the Airbnb, and you guys might take a video or a picture of this, and you guys are going to post it on Instagram, and that could just bring more eyes to what I made. So that is going to be a super good addition to the Airbnb. whenever we take it to him this Wednesday, because I think I 100% gotta go this Wednesday. There's no other day that's perfect to be going. So let me go ahead and flush cut all of these, and then we're gonna see how they look in the dark. Alright guys, just like that, I am all done. I actually did that pretty quick. It only took me combined, both of them, maybe 5 hours on and off on it, because I was watching some live stream on Twitch. So I got distracted for a little bit. But I want to show you guys how they look completed. Well, technically not completed because I told you guys I want to add the strip, but completed, flush cutted. This, man. Sheesh. Yo, it's so bright. There we go. I was gonna say it's so bright the camera couldn't even pick it up. We got Kane over here. We got Smile More over here. Oh my gosh. This just looks insane. I legit just put Roman Atwood's Smile More logo on a custom 101 panel with crocodile skin on it, and I put my own touch on it with the starlights. If anybody tells me this is not creative, I'm pushing to become a better content creator and pushing just to do different stuff and get out of my comfort zone, even though I am out of my comfort zone because I wouldn't be here if I was comfortable with life. That makes sense. But who would have ever thought of something like this? It's here done in front of me, and I am super happy on how it turned out. You guys are gonna be seeing this inside of the Smile More Airbnb in Ohio, and then this is gonna go in Kane's room, because the reason I made that one is because I heard Roman say that Kane really likes like RGB lights, and he has a whole bunch of panels and stuff like that. Well, not like this, but like he has a whole bunch of like rainbow lights, and he just likes decking out his room. So I feel like Kane would love that, and I really hope he is gonna love that one day. Hopefully we'll see it on his stream one day, or we'll see it Roman post it one day in his room. So I know for sure the Smile More one is definitely gonna get posted, and it's gonna be seen at the Airbnb, but it's just insane, man. Hold up, I gotta hold this baby up. It's so bright, it's like the camera doesn't even want to focus on it. Oh, this is so fire. And it's so light too. Remember how I told you guys earlier that the second one I made, the cozy one, it was just way too heavy. Like this is not even 5 pounds, maybe 8 pounds, 10 under 10 pounds for sure. And I am so excited to give this to Roman. I just turned the lights on so you guys can see how it looks while the lights are on. You could still kind of see it, but it's not like a, oh my gosh, I see it type of deal, but you could still see it. The Kane doesn't really show up as much, but the Smile More pops more just because it's on a black leather. And then this one, maybe because it's on a blue leather. And it depends on the color as well. But maybe, hold up. Let's put it on a white setting. Let's see if that helps. Ooh, there we go. If you have it on white, you could really see it. Fire, but I had it on the RGB fade mode, which I think maybe Kane and Roman might run more, but I would leave it on the white, just because the white looks a little bit cleaner, but it just depends on Roman and Kane, whatever they want to run. I'm just happy I actually made it work. It's literally a part of me with Kane that it's gonna live forever in videos like this and in Roman's vlog. That's what I just love about this life. Anything you create, anything you want your life to be, you could do it. Nobody here is telling me don't do that. Don't waste your time on that. And if somebody was telling me that, forget you. I'm trying to do something to better my life. And this is only gonna support my brand, my name, and it's gonna bring hopefully a lot of eyes to what I do here at OKQ Customs, and it's just gonna bring more eyes to my channel. And it's like, it's just so incredible to think about what's coming. I have a really good feeling about this, and that's something I do a lot. I envision, I like manifest, I speak it into existence, and this is one of those things where it's like, I know I'm thinking of it so hard, and it's kind of bad maybe. It's probably a bad trait that I do that. I think about stuff so hard, but it's like I balance the good and the bad. And this is a really good thing that I'm thinking about really hard. And it's like, I know it's going to benefit me so much. I'm just so happy and joyful about it. There's nothing more that I want in life but to show my idol that I've been looking up to for more than 14 years, probably 13 years. It's a little taste of me. And a little thanks back to him for inspiring me to, pick up the camera and stuff. Look at this. I got my Smile More hat right here. Sheesh. We got the smile more right there. And then we got the smile more right there, man. Hold on, let's put the hat right there. Look at that, baby. Nah, that's fire. But you know what's crazy to think about? Technically, all of this is just simple talk at this moment. I haven't actually jumped in a car yet to start driving to the laundromat. I'm not even home. I don't even know if technically my flight could be delayed or this video is not even edited yet. And it's like, man, it could still not happen. I still might not be able to go. Maybe something might pop up tomorrow, Tuesday night or something where it's like I can't go Wednesday morning. That's so crazy to think about. I am on my way to the laundromat if you guys are seeing this right now. Well, technically no. Because if you're watching this days later after I posted it, I would have already met Roman. That's so crazy to think about, right? I would have already given him the both panels if you guys are watching this. Or if you guys are watching this, I don't know when I'm gonna post this video, but I'm definitely gonna post it whenever I am heading up to the laundromat. So I think I'm gonna make 2 separate videos for sure. Or should I make it 1 video? Oh my gosh. I'm thinking about it this way now. I'm like, should I make 2 videos? Should I make this video its own video? Should I make 1 video showing up to the laundromat? Oh, I don't know yet. We're gonna see. So you guys know how stars look on the back. I'm gonna hopefully... I did this on that second one I did, not the first one, since it was my test subject. But hopefully, as you guys see, this is how it looks on the back. And it's not too eye-appealing. So my idea is to put this over here like this and just attach it on the edges. So then that way it looks decent from the back. Even though nobody's going to really see it from the back. Because it's a one-way type of deal situation where it's like, it's only supposed to be viewed from the front. But if in that scenario somebody does move it or something, I don't want anybody to see the back and potentially pull out a fiber. So I'm maybe putting this fabric on both sides, the black one and the blue one. I have a little bit extra, so I should have enough to hide those wires in the back. So I'll see you guys whenever I am attaching those strips I'm supposed to be getting tomorrow. So see you guys in literally 2 seconds. Alright guys, I finally got around to editing. Well, I edited the video, but I'm finally getting around to post this video. It is currently May 21st. Roman showed the panels literally yesterday, I believe, May 20th. So it took him 20 days to show on freaking YouTube. Hey, but at least he showed it. But I'm going to be putting up this video first, and then the second video that's going to be going up is a video of me going to the laundromat to give it to him. But unfortunately he wasn't there, and I ended up leaving the panels right where he does his mail opening videos. The only thing is that in the video that he did yesterday, right, where he showed the panels, he said, oh, I don't know if there was a note left, this and that, right? I'm gonna do a like me reacting to the video for the second time. So I honestly don't know what happened to the note. I think it got lost. Somebody probably moved it. It just got misplaced, but I left it right there in between both panels, and it just sucks to know that literally he doesn't know who made the panels or where they came from, this and that, you know. So you guys can help me by liking this video, commenting, sharing it. I'm gonna do also a video, a small short on Instagram, and I'm gonna tag him. My goal with that is to get his attention and know who made the panel, you know where it came from. And I'm getting ahead of myself, but I am gonna be making more panels for him. And I said this in the video, I don't know if it was this one or the next one, part 2. I did say I was going to be back for a 3rd time making more panels for other members of his family. So you know, we're gonna be back. We're gonna be back, and we're gonna get our video in and stuff. I don't even know what thumbnail I'm gonna use for this video, but here's part 1. Stay tuned for part 2. It is edited. I don't know when I'm gonna post it. I'm probably gonna post it next week. With that being said, remember to be kind, be positive, be consistent, and I'll see you guys on the next one.